Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing some rally trapping clips sent in by the community. Today's clips were sent in by StartToPanic. So StartToPanic has sent in clips before. It's awesome to see him on the channel again. So he has a pretty big trap. It's more of a rally party trap where he tries to take as many rallies as possible. You will see in today's video, he doesn't counter all the rallies on purpose. He's trying to make them think he's in a certain formation, and then he's basically manipulating the hits to make it look like they're countering him, but they're not actually countering him. So he's basically, sometimes he'll take range on range, cav on cav, something like that, just to take a little extra damage so it looks like he's not in line. I think he's baiting an infantry right now, so that's why they're sending cav, which he's going to be doing to switch to cav here. So it's going to look like they still did damage to him, but not as much damage as, let's say, a full counter would do, because normally a full counter from a guy like that with gear like this, you're taking 8 to 10 mil damage. But in this situation, since he's going cav on cav, they still maybe think that they're hitting a full counter, but it's doing way less damage than that. He's obviously not countering them, which is very important. So another cav hit's coming in here. He's going to switch to cav again, take the hit in cav. He will take some damage, but not what you would normally take for a full counter, and now they will continue to hit him. Plus, they might not start using their bunnies as well because they'll run out, and you'll start collecting leaders. And since he has a massive front line, he can take a lot of hits, and the Sanctuary will start saving at least 60% of the damage he's taking, so he'll be able to cap a lot. So again, the next rally lead is going to be LHO Drac. Again, I don't think Drac is one of the stronger leaders in today's video, but still a decent leader at that. I know Grelf will be hitting him later in the video, and Grelf has over 1900% attack in infantry and range, and it looks like a cav blast here. He's going to be switching just to cav again, staying in cav, making them think they're hitting infantry, but really they're just hitting his cav right now. And then after a while, when he starts losing his cav, he's going to switch out and make it look like he lost all his infantry, and now he is in cav, and then he'll go range, so they'll start sending range at his range. And he'll be taking damage, but not as much damage if they're actually full countering him. You see 2.5. Again, Drac wasn't as strong as some of the other guys. But like I said, Grelf will be coming in later. He's got over 1900% attack, range, and infantry. And I think he's got over 2000% cav. Keep in mind, when I say stats, I am adding the cav attack plus the army attack, because that's very important. Because if you're just saying one of them, it doesn't make any sense, because the other one is part of the attack. Keep that in mind, because especially a Mythic Champ like Temper 12, there's a lot of army attack in there. Oh wow, that's a lot of tier 5 in that rally. So again, it looks like, what's the guy's name? Pomeranius? Pomeranz, I don't know how to say his name. Sorry if I'm butchering your name and you're watching the video. It is Pomeranz says, again, 1.5 million tier 5 in that rally. So they're definitely setting those tier 5 in there. He's getting a ton of tier 4 and tier 5 kills from this. And keep in mind, like I said, the Sanctuary will be saving, let's say 60%. And you're seeing him actually going to be taking his talents off his account. So I think the reason is because the leader isn't very strong or as strong as the other leaders, or his range is a little bit stronger than his cav. So he's making sure they're actually going to keep doing damage. He's making it look like he's, like I said, it makes it look like he's actually getting full countered, and he's not swapping his formation. He's making it look like he's already lost all his infantry at this point. So I think they're going to be sending range at this point. I don't quote me on that, but I think that's what's going on. So Jetty Flame is going to be the next rally lead. Again, not quite as strong as probably the other leads. That's why he's taking off his 1.4 mil cav. So he's going to actually sit in range for this one. So the reason for this is he's trying to make it look like he has lost all his infantry. So now the cav hits aren't doing as much damage to the infantry front line, because now they're supposedly hitting cav now, because he's baiting them into doing that. He also took off his talents, so it makes it look like he's not full countering them either, so he does a little bit more damage, because if you take your talents off, you have less stats. You get more damage taken. So it looks like LHO Seer Boss will be the next lead. Let's see what they're sending today. It is range, so yeah, again, perfect. He's baiting them into the right thing, so he's going to be sitting in range, taking a range on range hit. We'll be taking about 4 million damage from that hit, but again, it's less than what a full counter would do, 3.9. Again, some of these leads are quite strong, so even if you're not getting full countered, they're still going to be doing quite a bit of damage to you. Let's take a look and see who the next lead is. It's going to be LHO, Eagle, and looks like OMG is also coming in here. I'm not sure if they're allied with LH or they're just trying to steal some kills, but they're going to be taking some kills but losing some troops at the same time. So again, not as much tier 5 from OMG compared to LHO or LH5 or whatever the other guilds are. Again, he's going to be taking off his talents because this guy isn't quite as strong. There's not as much tier 5 in there, so he wants them to do a little bit more damage to make it look like he's still getting countered, and obviously he doesn't want them to think he's online, so keep in mind that's what he's doing here. And you'll actually be seeing him put his talents back on, taking them off in between these rallies because of that. So anyways, another range rallies coming in here. Going to be switching to range. They're speeding up for whatever reason. I guess they don't want to wait as long so they can set another rally. Because again, I'm pretty sure they think he's offline at this point, considering what's going on. So OMG Demon's going to be the next rally lead. So again, if you guys are from LHO or LH5, let me know if OMG is part of your guild family or not, or they're just trying to steal some kills here. Either way, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just curious to find out if that's the case or not. So let's take a look and see what they're going to be sending. Is it going to be range? It is range again. Only 760 tier 5 in there, so not too much damage. Again, just going to be sitting in range, letting the rally hit. Looks like LHO Drac is going to be going in for a second rally on here, and I believe does he send tier anyways. So I wasn't sure if he's going to be sending range or infantry on this one, because one of them they do start switching, and I can't remember when they actually do that. So again, he's just going to go back to infantry. Just in case they do a test or something like that, he's actually in the right formation. Again, infantry is coming in right now. Lots of tier 5 again. They are speeding up. He's going to go cav for this one, just to counter it, to make it look like, yes, he still has cav left. So that's why he's countering that rally. He's trying to make it look like he still has a little bit of cav left in the front line. So what they need to do is actually go keep going range, and he wants them to keep going range because range is his biggest front line, and they'd be taking the least amount of damage on there. So it looks like Standing Rock is coming in for next for LHO. Again, Standing Rock is really strong. I think like Mythic Champ with lots of tier 5 in there as well. Is he going to be countering this one? It looks like it. So Coalition is speeding up here. I think he's countering this because it would have done quite a bit of damage. That guy is really strong, so it still makes it look like they're doing quite a bit of damage to him. Yeah, 4.7 there. Yeah, so it's still, even on a full counter, it still hurts quite a bit. Growth is now showed up as well. So Growth is another person you do not want to let them counter you, or even just not counter that one, because if you don't have very good gear and Growth hits you with a rally, even if you countered, it's still going to hurt, and I'll show you that later. So Coalition is speeding up here. I guess OMG's going in. He's going to be, is he countering this one? Yeah, he's in talents and all that. So I guess he's getting down to the point where he has like a little bit less troops, and he doesn't really want to take too much damage, so he ended up countering that one right before Growth comes in. You can see Standing Rock still did 2.3 even though he full countered it, and you'll see how much Growth does here, and I believe he's going to try and full counter Growth as well. So it is quite interesting to see how much damage these max accounts actually do to somebody when you get hit by them, even if you're countering them. Trust me, it's crazy. So let's see what they're sending. It's going 2.5 million, 1.7 million tier 5 in the rally. He does have the full counter on him though. We'll take a look and see how much damage was happening. It was a range into his infantry, but there was still quite a big drop there. You saw that. No walkback thankfully, because I think if Growth goes mixed, it's really hard to cap, because especially with that 2.5 mil rally. Yeah, 3.3 million damage. Yes, it is bigger than a 2.3 rally. It's 2.5 with 1.7 million tier 5. But yeah, he's got 1900% combined range and army attack in that hit, or 1900 plus. I don't know his exact stats. It's 1900 plus. I know his cav is 2k plus. 2k plus, that's cav plus army attack on there, and then his infantry is 1900 plus as well. So again, this one not too bad. Just gonna full counter it again. At this point, they kind of think I think they even know he's online, because his Grell's range blast, even though it did 3.3, should have did a lot more if he had no infantry left, like he was faking. And keep in mind, they should know that he didn't lose tier 4 based on the might drops, keep in mind. So anyways, he was able to get a ton of speed ups. I believe he got over 860 days of speed ups here. That's 1.3 million gems of Ransom. Growth threw in with 375k not 375k days, that'd be a lot. 375 days of speed ups on that as well for the Ransom. So yeah, shout out to him for giving that awesome what's called Ransom for that. That's yeah, very generous. Anyways, shout out to StartToPanic for sending in today's clips. It's awesome to see. If you guys have any questions about trapping or anything, let me know in the comments down below. I also have a question of the day for a chance at a free bus ride. So basically, what is like the worst kind of attack for you? Is it like a blast attack, mix attack? Are you having troubles with any sort of attack? So yeah, what is the worst kind of attack against you? Just let me know in the comments down below and have a chance to win a ride. Keep in mind, leave your actual in-game name in your comment if you want me to find you, or I can't really message you. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.